अस्सलाम वालेकुम। आज हम दो प्लांट्स को देखते हैं जो कि फैमिली सोलेनेसी से बिलोंग करते हैं। एक प्लांट जो है वो ये है, the right one plant is here, and the second plant is that you can see here. So we will discuss about the leaves of these plants. This is Capsicum annum, and also known as lolmarch, and so this is the Solanum melogena, right? So this is Solanum melogena. This is you can see that the leaves of this plant is just like the thura plant, yeah, or thorn plant, thorn apple plant. If you have seen that plant, the leaves of the thura plant. So the leaves of the Solanum melogena and the thura alba and the thura stramonium are similar in morphology. So this is the plant, in English we are calling this the brinjal plant. So first of all, we have to talk about the roots of this plant. You can see here, this is the stem, and the stem is herbaceous. So the stem is shrubby, and it is solid. It is solid, and we know first of all have to see the roots of this plant. So if we talk about the roots, all of the dicot families, first of all having tap roots, and the tap roots will be branched. So after that we have to talk about the stem. The stem is uh, some up to some extent is OD, because it is shrubby in nature, and that means that secondary root is not well developed, but developed up to some extent. And after that we have to talk about the leaves of this plant. So if we talk about the leaf, you can see here the leaf is exstipulate, right? Here the region of stipule, you can not means show me any type of stipule here. These are buds, not stipules, right? These you are seeing here, these are buds, not stipules. And the stem is glabrous in nature. Glabrous in nature means there are small hairy structures are present on the stem, and that is why these are not glabrous stem. And so the leaf, we're talking about leaf. So the leaves are lobed. You can see here these are lobed, and these are petiolate. You can see here they have a large petiole, and there is a reticulate venation in the leaves. So these are the important characters of the leaves, and leaves are arranged alternatively, right? You can see here there is no any type of opposite arrangement. It means if we talk about the phyllotoxy, so all the leaves are arranged alternatively, and they are exstipulate, right? So these are the basic characteristics of leaves. Now we have to see the flower of the family. If you means anytime I have noted the flower of the Thura stramonium or the Thura alba or any other species of the family Solanaceae, then the flower of these all plants are almost similar. So now we have to see the flower in a detail, right? So you can see here this is a flower, and the flower first of all is pedicellate, right? The flower is pedicellate. It consists of calyx which are lobed, which are deeply lobed, and an important thing is that they are gamosepalous. And petals, if I talk about the petals, so there are 5 petals which are fused, and in other words we are saying that gamopetalous, right? The corolla are fused together. And after that, if we talk about the stamens and carpels, so the stamens in this case, the stamens, if we talk about the stamens, so in this case you can see here there are 5 stamens. There are 5 stamens in this, and there are only one carpel. Right, in this case you can see here there's only one carpel, and there are 5 different stamens. There are stamens are not 5, they are more in number, but they're fused. Two are fused together, and arrangement of 5 stamens are formed here. So this is what we call as the androecium, right? The yellow color of androecium nature, and this is that high lengthy stalk like structure is carpel basically, and the flower of Solanum melogena as monocarpellary. And if we talk about the ori, so the ori of this plant is of hypogynous nature. So this is the plant that belong to family Solanaceae, and we talk about the overall morphology of the plant. Another important plant which belong to this family is Capsicum annum, also known as lal mirch, and it is also important. We You can see here the leaves of that plant as well. They are also petiolate, you can see here, and they are also arranged alternatively. And the stem of this plant is shrubby in nature. It is solid, right? It is solid, means that it is hard, and there's no flower. uh, these plants have no any flower that we can discuss. So I think about the family Solanaceae. So that is enough for today. We will discuss other plant as well and other videos. So thank you for watching.